Hello and welcome to an episode of A Day in the Desert with your host, Macy Kincaid. I mean, just look at this desert. It's so large, spacious. It's fucking hot out here though. My goodness. Whew. Man, it's so dry out here. It's dusty. You never know what you might find out here though, out in the middle of a desert. This place receives not like hardly at all any rainfall, but somehow these animals have adapted to the way of this desert life. I mean, there's just no end to this thing. Oh my god, it's so large, and it's hot. You know, I can't believe animals can survive out here in this. This is just, oh, this sucks. Man, animals sure are tough little things. The desert has many animals too. Like, believe it or not, in this horrible, hot place, you know, there's still animals. Let's go look. Right here, we have a snake. You know, snakes just love to run this area. It's just, oh my god, they're scary, they slither. It's so freaking scary. God, who would love a snake? Oh my god, ugh. The desert does have more than just many reptiles. They also have kangaroos, and I'm pretty sure I seen one hopping this way earlier. Oh yeah, here it is. Man, kangaroos though. They hop and they have a pouch, you know, they just got, oh my goodness, they're so just the most majestic animal you'll probably find out here in the desert. Other than anything that could kill you, this is probably the safest animal ever in a desert. Not only do animals live here in this desert, but also series of plants like the camel thorn tree, shrubs, maybe a little bit of grass here and there. But the biggest thing of the desert is the cactus. El Sanguero. Cactuses hold and store water that anyone may get into, but like anyone's ever crossed the desert, you die in this heat. I've only been out here for a short time, and I'm already really struggling. But man, if this cactus hasn't helped me already, it's the best thing you could find out here in this hot desert. Another fact about the desert is, what do the animals do to keep healthy? I mean, what do they eat? Like, okay, so let's just take a look into the old desert food chain and see what is happening to these things. What do they eat? What do they drink? Other than water, probably nothing, because this is a desert. But still, we got our food chain. Food chain, I don't know if y'all... Oh, that's the wrong one. Never mind. The food chain of the desert. We have the cactus that feeds the ants. The ants that help the snake. And the snake that helps all foxes, kangaroos. I mean, what savages. Just, oh my goodness, look at that food chain. Get a good look. Cactus to ant, ant to snake, snakes to fox or kangaroos. Whatever you may find in the desert animal species that I mentioned earlier. Here it is. The threats of this biome is global warming. I mean, but you would look at this and say, hey, what is global warming and why will this wreck this desert? But overheating can cause some serious damage. Next is off-road vehicles. These things, off-road vehicles, leave tracks in the desert, tearing up the ground. As you can see from this footage, just more and more ruining to the desert ground. Oh my goodness. Ways that the desert is being protected is trails are being made for the cars, the off-road vehicles, so this doesn't happen to the desert. and cause erosion. I mean, good lord, drive on the trails, people. And then with the high temperatures, it's just, you kind of got to go with it. I mean, threats are being helped though with the usage of other things, but plants supply the nutrients and everything, so as long as we're not killing any of the mammals or plant species, this desert will live on for many years. So the desert supplies is the endemic species is the barrel cactus. Let's just get a look at this beautiful cactus. I mean, this cactus, it conserves the water. I mean, it's got water in its pulp, and it's cylinder. It's about 5 to 11 feet tall. You know, it doesn't look like that, does it? But it really is if you see this in person. But oh my good lord, that'll save lives and helps the animals because it's like a cabbage. So if they have it, it's just like a cabbage. I mean, what else better in an endemic species than a barrel cactus? Am I right? Desert's keystone species is the kangaroo rat, which I think I've seen one sneaking around here somewhere. I mean, good lordy, they just sneak up on you. But man, don't they help you. So, if we take a quick look, we'll see. This is the kangaroo rat. It conserves water and can help anything that is needed. I mean, just that rat, that, you know, oh my goodness. It conserves the water that helps, I mean, the desert, the mammals would not survive. So we just, oh my lord, I praise Lord to these rats, even though people here in the Americas, when in their homes see a mouse, you know, it's like, oh, let's kill it, but not these suckers. These are what you want to keep around. I mean, whew, man, them little things are life frickin' savers. Whew. Give it up for the kangaroo rat. In the desert, the species that is the desert is held alive by one of the cycles used in this desert would have to be the nitrogen cycle. I mean, there's nitrogen in the animals, the plants, the sun, and it's all transferred around. Let me just get you a little graph to show you just what the nitrogen cycle does. The nitrogen cycle. We have nitrogen in the soil, which goes to the nitrogen in the cactus, which goes to the nitrogen in the animals when they have the water in the cactus. Then, from the animals, it goes into the atmosphere, which then creates nitrogen, thus called the nitrogen cycle. You're welcome. So, after today, I think I'm done being in the desert. But it was a hot one. No rain, sightings anywhere. But man, were those cactuses good. The kangaroos were majestic as ever. And the snakes scared me, you know. But you know, you get over that stuff. Have a little fun in this desert. But, you know, you got the nitrogen cycle that just really keeps the desert spinning. You know, everything has nitrogen in this place. Then, you know, the off-road vehicles, you know, save your deserts. Drive on the trails like normal humans. I mean, there's no desert police, but I can sure make one. And last but not least, just enjoy it. Enjoy where you live and know that there's species out here in this desert and that we all need to watch for. But tune in to my channel and see my latest episodes. This is Macy signing out on A Day in the Desert.